It has been weeks since Paul Schrader was in the hospital room. He hasn't spoken to anybody for some time now. He has a bleeding ulcer in his stomach that was making him more depressed than he already was. Suddenly, an image of yellow cab conjures up in the hospital room. This yellow cab was driving through open sewers of Metropolis with a boy trapped inside who can't get out, who looks like he's in a crowd but desperately alone. Paul Schrader realizes he was that kid. As a form of self-therapy, he turned to fiction. He created Travis Bickle, an ex-Marine Vietnam, a lonely cab driver in verge of getting into trouble. Paul Schrader wrote Travis Bickle in order to not become like him. And it worked. He became more and more detached from this character. After Paul got well, he shaped the script and found the perfect collaborator in legendary Scorsese. The duo immediately hit it off and began to prepare for the film. Martin Scorsese sought out Dustin Hoffman for the lead role of Travis Bickle. Since he was already a big star and not having ever seen any of Martin's prior work, he rejected the offer. But fortunately, Robert De Niro decided to step into the shoes of Travis Bickle, the lead character. Robert De Niro knew the role was something that could define his career, so he decided to immerse himself into the role. For preparation, he got a real cab driver's license. Over a month in lead up to filming, the actor worked 12-hour shifts at New York cab firm and would pick up and drop off passengers when he had the time. Back when Taxi Driver was in production, New York was at the brink of bankruptcy and the streets were filled with high crime rates and poor living conditions. It reflected the entire state of the country, still harboring resentment from the past. Scorsese took inspiration and channeled all that rage and fury into a condensed story of a man close to breaking point due to society and loneliness. The film resulted in a classical masterpiece which won Palme d'Or at 1976 Cannes Film Festival and several other accolades, making Scorsese as one of the best filmmakers of all time and Taxi Driver as the cornerstone of cinema. Hey, thank you for watching my video. Make sure to subscribe because there are more stories coming up next.